Interlock.com is going to show you in this video how you can easily remove the Canon Maxify Printhead. Now you'll be able to do that for the MB2320 and the MB5320 plus any of the MB series of the Maxifys. Now what I've done is I've taken a MB2320, I've just removed the sides off of it. And I did that because I want you to get a better view of what you're really going to do. Now you don't have to take the sides off, and it's very rarely do you have to take this printhead out. We find these printers to be number one, the best we've seen in over 15 years. We sell a lot of our ink cube systems for it, but sometimes people use the wrong ink, or they use a dye-based ink, and it damages or clogs up the printheads. You don't want to do that. Now, I just want to open up the front. Now, I have our ink cube system in now. What we're going to do is bring the cartridges over, and then I'm going to show you what you have to do. It's very simple. It's actually very easy to do. Let me close that up for a minute. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to go over to, just to show you, I want to go up to Setup. I'm going to go over to Maintenance. I'm going to print a nozzle pattern, because that's going to tell me how good the printhead is. Yes? Now it shows full ink. Now on our ink cube, when the ink goes down, you don't have to do anything. It'll go right back up again. And when this prints out, just before we take the printhead, I want to show you. Perfect. Perfect. And now we've printed what? Let me see over here. 2,700 pages on this printer. There is nothing wrong with the printhead. I'm going to show you how to take the printhead out though. Now you don't have to take the sides off. I just wanted to give you a better view, because there's other things I'm going to point out to you. So the first thing I'm going to do is I got to remove the CIS. So I'm going to go and have it print out that nozzle check again, but I'm going to unplug the printer so I can get the printhead into the center. Okay, now I'm going to print another pattern, and as it's coming out, I'm going to unplug the printer. There, I unplugged it. I'm going to open this up. There's the cartridges. I'm going to take off the center bracket. Now, you can't get the cartridges out because this piece is blocking you. Now you can bring it over here and do one at a time by rolling one of these gears in the back here. That's what I'm rolling. I showed that in other videos. Well, you don't have to. We're going to take a simple little plate off here, and now those cartridges are going to come right out. And it's going to reveal why they have this little mechanism here. Okay? But now this is going to be the tricky part, because there's two, I don't even know if I can get up there and do it, but there's two. Let me get a flashlight, and I'll see if that'll help. Once you discover where they are, it's not so bad. There you go. There's two little, right up in here. There's one on this side, one there, and one on this side. The little cutout, that's where you're going to put a little screwdriver in. It's going to unlock this front plate that they put in. Do you need that there? No. If you want to put it back in, fine. Okay? Now I've taken a lot of things apart because there's something else I want to show you. Over on this side is that little interlock switch. I've got a piece of a rubber plug in there now, so it thinks the front door is closed. That's how I could get it to move. Sometimes when you put an ink cube or any system in it, if you don't close the door properly, it won't activate. But because it's a very tiny, let me see if I can open this up. I'll show you down there. There's the switch. There's the switch. Very tiny switch. And it's got to be activated right there. The cover comes in and closes it. Just like a washing machine. It's exactly the same principle. Okay. Here's our ink cube system. So now we're going to take it out. Like I said, if you run your finger onto here, you can feel it. I felt one right here, and usually right at the other end. Right there. There's the other one. Now I use a small flat blade screwdriver, and I get up in there and I release it. I get right in there to release it. There, I'm in there. I can feel it. I can release. There. See me move it? See it moved out? Now there's another one on this side. I get up in there. I know when I'm in there. There. Take your time. And then there's that plate. And by the way, there's the printhead and there's the cartridges. And they have little unlock tabs up here. That's what that blue button does. Pushes down on it. But it's got to be in a certain spot. It's got to be in this load spot. Well, I'm going to get over here, move the printhead a little bit, and then if I push down, I can actually release all the cartridges. Take your time. You're going to take it out. If you want to take that out of your way, you can. Now, you might just have regular cartridges in there. Put them all, and I'm going to slide them out. What's great about this, once you put the ink cube system in it, you never take the cartridges out. You just fill the bottles, and that's it. There's the printhead. Now, on this side right here, I'm going to see if I can get a better shot at this because, let's go. Right there's a little lever. See it? It's a little, there it is. See that little rubber, I don't know what you'd call it, but it's like a little rubber stop there. You reach in, grab that lever, pull it straight up in the air. You got to get it in the right spot so you can do it. There you go. I released it. Now the printhead will come right out. There it is. Take your time. There you go. There's your printhead. Now I don't see why you'd ever have to replace this, but if you do, that's how you do it. Now if you have to clean it, you take it out to clean it. But if you're using our American-made ink, it will not clog that printhead. I'll guarantee you that. There it is. So that's how simple it was to take the printhead out of the Maxify printers. Now, that little cover goes back up in there if you want to put it all together, slides in. Now in this video I'm not going to show you how to clean the printhead because it doesn't require it, because I just printed a perfect nozzle check. A nozzle pattern like this because it's perfect. I mean, it's just perfect. I personally think this is the best printer I've ever seen in 20 years. It's got that pigmented ink. You can print anything you want. It's archival. It's an exceptionally good printer. This model comes with 2 paper trays. They got a lot of different models. Now the 50 series or the 5020 series, that series, they just take a larger cartridge. I really don't see why the need of it, because these cartridges are pretty big for a cartridge. They'll hold a lot of ink. Canon cartridges hold more ink than I would imagine, but it does. And we have the refillables for this printer too. So if you want to refill them and put them back in, we have the COC Smart Chip. We have everything for this printer. The Maxify. It's a good printer. Head back in. I just slide it in. It slides in on like a little track. Then it goes in. Once you get it in correctly, you can take the lever and put the lever back down. Now it's locked back in. It's done. Now there's a screw on each side that I took out, but you don't really need to take them screws out, so I wouldn't do it. But now it's all put back together. I'm going to load the ink cube back in, do a cleaning. Make sure if you clean this printhead with any chemicals, you're not to use alcohol or ammonia. Do not use any product that has alcohol or ammonia in it. You'll damage your printhead. And that goes for a lot of the printheads. Everybody says, oh, yeah, ammonia, ammonia. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just, you know what the best thing to clean it with? Hot water and a touch of dish soap. That's it. Or you can go to our website. We make special cleaners to flush out printheads because of pigment ink. Okay, now we'll put it all back together, which I did. You're going to slide your plate right back up in there again. You'll get it. It can only go in one way. So take your time. Get it where you want it. There. I put that back. Now I'll put new tape on this and put my bracket up. And then we'll plug it back in. Now, made a big mistake right here. I should have put them in first because I can't get it in there now. I have to bring it over here and do it the other way. But fortunately for me, I have that screwdriver. I can go up in there and find that spot there. Like I said, once you find the spot, it comes right out. Now I can load our ink cube cartridges back in. Back in. I'll put the plate up. Like I said, it'll go in only one way, and when it's ready, it locks right back in. Now I can put our center bracket on. Okay, and I can push the cartridges all the way over. Take up the slack. That's going to feed out the side. There. That's it. Now plug it back in and turn it on. Turn it on. I still have that plug in there, so I can leave the door open. I kicked out that sheet of paper. Now I'll go up there and I'll do a cleaning. And then I'll print out that nozzle check again. It's doing its own checking right now. Then I'll look over here and I'll show you. I'll get this out of the way. Comes out. That's the side where all the waste ink goes into. Can I have it doing a cleaning, not a deep cleaning, just a regular cleaning. And then we'll run that nozzle check to see what it looks like. But again, I didn't have to clean it. I just wanted to take it out and show you how you can do it. Should you buy the wrong ink and you have a problem, get some of our printhead cleaner and flush it out, clean it out, and hopefully you can save it. This takes very specific formulated ink. That's why I can make the statement, our ink will not clog the printhead. It's American made. This is a cleaner if you were going to use it. This is one we recommend. Our fast acting cleaner comes with all the tools. There you go. Perfect. Everything looks good. So if you ever have a problem, you need to know how to take the printhead out. We just showed you with this video. If you ever want to clean your printheads, this is what we recommend. So go to inkproducts.com.